Howdy, welcome back to A Texan Shaves. I'm Barry. Today's another Just a Shave, but I do want to show off something that I have received lately. I have used it a few times, and you've probably seen it in some other videos, but I wanted to show you the Alpha Shaveworks Shave Dad razor. This is a full aluminum razor, and I'm going to have the specs right up here of it all. Let's see the best way to show this. Let's see if you can see that. It's got Shave Dad engraved on the bottom of the base plate. It's a very beefy aluminum handle, which I like. I'm not very fond of aluminum razors, but this one with that large handle gives it a little, pretty much puts it right in the weight area I like. So I've really enjoyed using this. This razor is very similar to my Alpha Outlaw Titanium. You'll see some differences, but the head dimensions are pretty similar. And see the best way to show that. I do have this is the Viper handle on this one, but man, I really do love this razor. Let me put this one back. And the stand it comes with is pretty sweet as well. Helps with some good photos, the way this stand works. So we're going to load this today with a feather, first use feather. I've got almost 3 days of growth, so I decided I've used this razor with a silver blue, and I believe the other blade I used in it was a Perma Sharpe. So we're going to go for feather. Let's get this open. Happy 4th of July. Hope everyone has a safe and fun day today. And if you're enjoying fireworks, please be safe. Alright. So here's the base plate. And show you the top cap. So you had to be a member of the Shave Dad Facebook group to have access to purchase this razor. So I would highly suggest, if you're not a member of the Shave Dad Facebook group, to join. I'll put the link in the description below. It is a very, very helpful, fun, very good group. It's one of my favorites. All right, got that going. So here we go. This is a mild, it's more of a medium aggression razor. We'll see how it is with the feather. This is the first time I'm using the feather in it, but little bit of blade feel, not a whole lot. Making sure that blade is, yeah, it's aligned. So yeah, it's a great razor. It's a good daily shaver. I haven't used it in this much beard growth. I've only used it with just a day's worth, a day's worth. So we'll see how that goes. Today we're using Dural, which can be purchased at Pasteurs. This is a soap developed by Ariana and Evans, Dural 1947. Excellent scent. I used it this morning on my head shave, and we have the matching aftershave, and of course like normal, I have the scent notes put up there. Using the my glow-in-the-dark Sharpe Shaver bowl. I wonder if I can get this on camera. This one glows blue. It's still quite daylight out. I don't know if you can see that or not, but Philip Sharpe makes some pretty amazing bowls. I want to get one of his new Cyclone bowls, but if you're not familiar with Philip Sharpe or Sharpe Shaver, I'll have a link to his store, to his webpage below, so you can check that out. Great price on these bowls. Very fair pricing. For the brush, I'm using a vintage Ever-Ready M500. Little mini guy, little tiny guy. Some of you might be familiar with the shape of this brush. The Cyclotrode X is designed after this, but the difference in size is tremendous. just to kind of give you an example, this is my Sawdust Creations Texas Lockdown brush, and this is it next to it. It is a small brush, but it is quite the powerhouse, let me tell you. This thing will whip up a lather. Speaking of whipping up a lather, let's get to that now. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way here. So I do have my soap in here, been blooming. And something I've been doing for a couple weeks now is I will have my brush soaking, whether it's synthetic fibers or badger or boar. Typically, I've been team boar lately. I've been using my boar brushes exclusively, but this brush hadn't had any love in a while and wanted to show it some. So I squeeze all the water out, as much as I can get out of the brush. And then this bloom water, with all of its blooming goodness in it, I pour it right into the brush. I just, on the side here, turn the brush, and I re-wet it with that bloom water. And then I don't add any more water for the rest of this lathering. Just the water from that bloom and the bloom soap. And we're gonna go to it now. It's gonna be very sloppy at first, but just trust me, this lather will build. If it takes a little bit, I'll speed it up until we're done, but I don't know if it's gonna take that long. You can already see how we're doing here. This brush I got from Talen Soap Factory out of Kansas City. Aaron at Talen Soap Factory, man, he has usually about 100 or more vintage brushes of all different types, different conditions. He's amazing at refurbishing them and adding new knots. And my Woolco brush, you may have seen posted in some of my shaves of the days, and I believe I used it in a video before. I had him do a little refurb on it for me, and he threw an amazing knot in there as well. See where we're at so far. Let's look at that right now. We're still going though. And but check him out. I noticed he's been posting his brushes on Murphy and McNeil's marketplace as well. But if you're looking for a vintage brush, I always check him first because he has an amazing selection of brushes. Some of the largest vintage brush selections I've seen, and great prices too. I actually purchased a vintage opal brush from him that still had its original box. It was an amazing find. I'll have to show it sometime in video. So we are just about there. And let's see how much of this I can get. Pick it all up. This is a beautiful, beautiful lather. Yep, we're good. All right, so let's get the glasses off and wet the face, and I am ready for this shave. I've done nothing but today but just feeling the sandpaper, wishing I was home able to shave. All right. So comment down below what kind of things you're doing for the 4th today. You know, when I was younger, it's always one of my favorite holidays. Because of fireworks, of course. I like blowing things up. Look at that. Look at that lather. I just got it all in my ear. Pillowy. This smells so good. Such a complex scent, but very few complex scents are fun. And that's my favorite way of describing this one, is it's fun. It's a good summer scent. It's very refreshing. Has a lot going on though. It's on the sweeter side, not heavily, just the right amount, but it is a sweeter scent. But Peter did a very good job with this one. All right, I'm gonna work this in a bit. Let me get some of that grand lather off. Yeah, I did use more than I needed to, but I don't worry about that. I've got so much soaps. You'll see soon. I have a den tour planned pretty soon. It's my favorite part. It feels good. All right. I'm not doing much for the 4th. I'm just going to do a little grilling. I think we're going to be grilling up some chicken. Nothing special. But here we go. Now I find that this razor has a slightly different angle than the original, than the titanium Outlaw. It's a little more to the cap side than the angle I use on the titanium Outlaw. I didn't really discover it until about the second time I used it, and I realized, oh, there it is. But it is a great shave. All right. You know, the other 2 times I used this razor was really singing, cutting through the stubble. And I don't know if you can hear that, but an aluminum razor makes such a different sound when you're getting that audible feedback. And it's almost like a ring. And this time I'm not quite getting that. I figured I'd get a lot, but I guess it's because of the longer stubble. Or could be my lather's a bit denser. If someone has any idea, comment down below, but I really like this razor. So Steve Tinter Alpha and Jerry Plessy Shave Dad, thank you for putting this together. I really appreciate the both of you. This razor has a nice little place in my den now. Oh, that's so much better already. All right. I think it left a little bit more. Like I said, it is a milder razor. I think it did leave a little bit more than, but you know, I had quite a bit of growth too than what I normally do. I'm usually a daily shaver, but I've been doing a lot of different shaves at different times lately for whether I'm doing a review or other things. I haven't really been able to keep to a schedule like I used to. The only thing I've been able to daily shave anymore is my head. So, but that lets me practice with different blades and different razors on different beard lengths now, instead of constantly having it just 24 hours or less. Man, the scent of this is so good. All right. Beautiful. All right, we're going to go across. So smooth. It's a very smooth razor. And of course, the glide of this soap. All right. You hear that? It's the sound of a good shave. Do you like audible feedback? Personally, I'm a little upset when I don't get good audible feedback. It's a ASMR thing for me, even when I'm doing the shave on myself, much less watching someone else shave on a video or something, but it's very satisfying sound. At least for me. Well, that's good. That's good. A little left down here, but all right. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna do a third. Thought I might be able to get away with the two, but definitely need a third. Not chasing BBS or anything, but just the amount of growth I had, it needs some more. One thing about fireworks in the 4th, so expensive. You know those things are made for pennies. You know, something made for 5 cents and you go and spend $60 on it. Just can't do it anymore. But I can go buy I can go buy a whole bunch of tubs of tannerite for $60 and have a day, a couple days actually. All right. Very nice. There we go. What's something you do on the 4th that is a family tradition for your family? I'd like to know that. We didn't really have any family traditions on the 4th for ours because the 4th is my mom's birthday. So that's where I'll be doing the grilling at. So it was always a double celebration for us, our country's birthday and my mom's birthday. Anyone else out there have a birthday on the 4th of July? Never have to worry about not having your birthday celebrated, huh? Whole country was always decorated for my mom's birthday. My usual spots. All right. Don't want to go too crazy with this feather blade on those. All right, I'm going to be back with a rinse, and then we'll do the aftershave and talk about this. All right, hold on. All right, we're back. So, Alpha Outlaw Aluminum Shaved Ad Edition. The best way I can describe it, other than it's a great razor, compared to other Alpha Outlaw editions, they're not twins, they're siblings. And they definitely have different personalities, but they're definitely cut from the same cloth. Both excellent shaves, different shaves, but great shaves nonetheless. Like I said, this now has a place in my den. This is my third shave with it, and it's staying in here. I do like it that much. It's really good. So let's get to the aftershave now. Dural. What did I say it was? It's not on the bottle. 1947. Let's give it a shake first. Love these bottles. All right. Yes. Oh, that's good. So you definitely get those citruses in the beginning, but man, they blend so well, and it's just an initial. It's not like a lingering top note. It's just an initial, and then immediately flows into the rest of the complexity of this. And those bass notes just float up at the same time, right with it. It's the blend, the scent blend, the aroma, the blend of the aroma. It's just trying to form some words here. Sorry, it's constantly moving, but together. It's not like one's overpowering the other, but they do exchange places every few seconds. But yeah, it's very, 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 very wonderful scent. Sorry, having a hard time choosing my words for it. It's just, it's one you have to experience. Definitely. I do recommend it. It's a daily wear, office, out on the town, you name it. It's really good. Summer, winter, I can see it. But you know, my winter's in Texas. We have 3 days of winter, so you know. All right, guys. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at the Shaved Ad razor if you haven't already, and some of the other stuff I showed you today. One of my favorite little vintage brushes, the M500. This guy still had so much lather in him. It's not a lather hog. It lets it go, but I just made so much. I mean, you can still see I've got plenty left over. I could do 2-3 more shaves with that. But so I appreciate you joining me. Listen, find your peace in what and where you can, and we'll see you next time on A Texan Shaves. Goodbye.